Hi everyone, Sarah back again today for a new layout for Color Rush Studio, and I am playing with the Be a Rainbow kit. And it's not a very complicated layout, but I like the way it turns out. I do some fussy cutting. I know that's a thing that I do. I know everybody doesn't love it, but I'm going to cut this piece down to 6 inches by 12 inches. And I'm going to kind of stick my stuff closer to the right hand side of the layout. Just because of the fact of the way my kids are kind of looking in this. Here I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, what I'm going to put behind my photos. Excuse me, because I want something back there. And I love this mixed media looking piece. So I'm going to fussy cut it out. And I'm going to use it as a layer because I think it's just gorgeous. I didn't make you watch all of that. I went ahead and fussy cut that out, and that is going to be my layer behind my photos. I try messing with it to see how I might like it, but I like the fact that more of it goes off to the left-hand side since I do have the layout positioned more to the right. So I am going to use that as a layer. And then I'm going to use this. I love the yellow. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to actually cut 2 different pieces. Right now I'm just going to do the one, and I am going to grab a punch from my stash, and I'm going to make a border out of this so that I can have it across the top of my layout. And it's not going to be across the whole page. It's just going to be a little wider than that 6-inch piece one. And it's going to be thinner. So I'm going to go ahead and I say measure, but I'm really just using my fingers and just kind of gauging it. And then I'm going to cut this thicker piece. I'm going to punch the side again, and I'm going to make it bigger. It's going to be thicker to go down underneath my photo. And then I will, trim off the edges to where I want it, because I want it to actually stick off one side and not the other one. So I don't know. I'm just kind of playing with things right now. I got these where I wanted them. And I'm kind of trying to decide what else I want to do. I thought about playing with some of the other paper, but instead I decided to play with quite a bit of some of the pieces that I'd already fussy cut out previously. And some of the frazzles and ribbons, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of bend the edges of that piece up. This one I'm going to go ahead and rough up with my edge distressor. But I didn't want to rip the other one, and I thought with the edge distressor I would. So I went ahead and just did it with my finger. For the other piece, I did this with my finger as well because it did have the scalloped edges on it from where I had punched it. And so I'm just going to kind of add these pieces in and go ahead and stick them down. I pushed the little edges down that I'd already roughed up, and I pushed the one over on the right hand side down. I think I already did that. And I'm going to add that down. I put my big fussy cut piece through or up there again so that I would know where I wanted it. But I love this type of ribbon. It's just too cute. But I also decided I wanted to use some of the blue. So I go ahead and I cut some of that, and I'm going to just glue them down across the portion of the layout down there, just to add some more texture and layers to the layout itself. And now I'm going through and I am pulling out some of these big, beautiful, gorgeous shaker hearts. I was going to use the yellow at top, but I decided to switch it so it's over by the pink and actually put the pink up top. But I still use a small yellow heart up top and and that's all I end up using. I use just the 3. I like my odd numbers. And then I'm just going to grab some of these butterflies and kind of put them here and there on the layout, kind of in make a third cluster down below with the ribbons and stuff. But yeah, I had a cluster off to the left hand side, one up to the right top, and then I just added these butterflies at the bottom and made another one. I actually add my glue to the ribbon and place it down and kind of try to hold it so that I can do what I need to. That way I can get it placed down and I can go ahead and put the other one on top of it. So I add a little more glue to the end here, and then I just run glue along the little flat piece that goes on top of that, and I just place the blue on top of it and press it down so that you can see the cute little fluff balls coming out from underneath it. And then it's not completely straight or anything like that when it comes to the other ribbon, and there's pieces of the fabric ripped off and tore down and the little strands, and I love it. It's just the texture, it's gorgeous. I went ahead and glued this, my little shaky hearts down, and then I'm gluing down the the butterflies. Words are issues today. I went ahead and glued down all of those. I'm going to add some 3D foam behind this so that it's not all laying flat. I know I added some behind my photos, but it's okay because it's quite thin, and so it's not a real big deal to me. It's not really a bunch of dimension. I'm sorry, my cat is climbing around on my desk and it's funny. Anyways, I went ahead and glued those down, and then I'm making sure things are where I want them. I thought about using some more of the frazzles and ribbons, but I decided against it. I'm just making sure everything is glued down. I'm going to pick up some of my pretty little butterflies there so that when I trim this off, I can go ahead and lay everything down and, you know, add, of course, my splatters because I love to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and add some really light gold splatters on my layout just to add a little more shine. And then I will reach into my stash and grab some alphas because I was debating on what I wanted my title to be. And honestly, this picture of my girls, we were out and about, but one of our family members had text, and so they wanted to send hugs, and so they hugged each other, and we took a picture and we sent it to our family. And so this layout is titled With Hugs, so it just works perfect for us. And you can tell this was a while back because everybody was still in masks. But I really hope that you enjoyed this. Make sure to check out Color Rush Studios website and grab your kits while you can. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.